Nicole, I hear you say you've just spent 12 weeks training calisthenics. How has it transferred to your jiu-jitsu? Surely you're much better. I mean, look at that bulging muscle. Surely you're so much stronger now. You must be just sweeping people, submitting them left and right. No issues at all. Yeah, right. For context, I am a blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu, not like Jiu-Jitsu Kaisen Jiu-Jitsu, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and yes, I did take the requisite 5 months off once I got my blue belt. I can't explain it, it was finals, there was a lot happening, I moved. Excuses, excuses, excuses. But I'm back. I've been back. And now I just finished a 12-week calisthenics training program on top of it all, so surely I'm killing it. It must have made my jiu-jitsu better. Depends on what you mean by better. I did not start doing calisthenics to improve my jiu-jitsu. It was more so just something that I've wanted to do and prove to myself that I can be consistent again, because it had been a minute since I had trained consistently. All of that to say, there are some things that it did improve in my jiu-jitsu while I was training calisthenics. And there are some things that did not improve. First thing, big win for the girlies, my grip strength, much better now. Much better now that I did something actually to specifically train it instead of just getting my fingers fucking smushed trying to hold my guard. For someone who uses my hands so much at work, in the mines, and as a massage therapist, I'm really not someone who should be doing spider guard, but here we are. But of course, having better grips doesn't mean that I'm out here winning more rolls because of it. It's just given me some more time to work my positions. I also became much more aware of where my body is in space, which has been good for when I'm doing bolos and trying to pass guards. I'm not having to pause and think about where my body is existing in space. It's just existing and I know where it is, which is really fun and definitely helpful in jiu-jitsu for sure, but not necessarily making me kill the game. I'm overall a little more athletic, a little more mobile, I got a little more energy, my baseline conditioning is better, moving feels easier, and honestly my core endurance has improved so much, and that has been such a huge help. I cannot tell you the amount of times I would abandon a guard or trying to do something just because either my grips or my core was just kaput. It was tired and I was done. And now, during my rounds and during drilling, that's not so much of a problem. But once again, all of these things don't help you escape from side control. They can contribute, but they haven't directly made my jiu-jitsu better. So yes, things have improved. And all of these things improving does kind of make my jiu-jitsu better. And of course, getting stronger can also help you get better in jiu-jitsu to some degree. It's not like the strength I've been building is particularly sport specific. I'm not holding specific isometrics or working on different positions that would make my jiu-jitsu better. Honestly, if I wanted to improve my jiu-jitsu, my time would have been better spent doing solo jiu-jitsu drills, going to extra classes, asking people to drill things one-on-one with me, not just do a 12-week kind of standard calisthenics program, which was not the point of me doing the calisthenics program at all. All of this is just kind of incidental. In terms of my actual jiu-jitsu skills themselves, the techniques, my positions, nothing has really changed outside of what I'm learning and improving on in class. And that's okay. I don't know any more than I did before, except for obviously what I've continued to learn in class. But I mean, calisthenics hasn't taught me anything new about jiu-jitsu because they're two separate disciplines that overlap sometimes. And the people I train with, though I personally have gotten stronger, are still stronger than me in, I would say, most situations. I'm not of a stature where I can simply rely on strength without technique. Can't Americana the world. I'm not exactly a high-calorie grappler out here, okay? Although sometimes I wish I could be. There's a difference between general strength and specific ability. You can be strong at pull-ups, strong at doing planks, push-ups, whatever, and still weak in positions at jiu-jitsu. That's just how it works. If someone has been training longer than you, if they have a higher fighter's IQ, they're gonna win. They're gonna beat your ass. Because jiu-jitsu is as much about strength as it is timing, reaction, skill, and just knowing what the hell you're doing. And honestly, some days the calisthenics did make me a little more tired when I was going to jiu-jitsu, but I did do my best to manage that, so it wasn't so bad. Same thing would happen if I was lifting weights, which I will be doing in the future. I know. Shocking. And there were some days I'd roll up to the gym and I'd be sat out in my car just thinking to myself, I'm gonna get my ass kicked tonight. And I go anyways, and I enjoy it. And sometimes I surprise myself once I start rolling. And then sometimes I get squat like a bug. Balance. So final takeaway. Did jiu-jitsu make my calisthenics better? No. Did calisthenics make my jiu-jitsu better? Yes and no. Mostly no. It just improved my baseline capacity. Made me stronger, made me a little more athletic, but not specific enough to improve any of my jiu-jitsu skills. Oopsie. Made me better at training for jiu-jitsu, but not better at jiu-jitsu itself. And it certainly didn't make my training worse, so bonus. That my 12 weeks of calisthenics are up. Video to come soon. I'm looking to incorporate weightlifting back into my training regime. I'm just going to keep adjusting my training as I go forwards and just continue to have a good time. That is all from me. I hope you've had a lovely, wonderful day. I wish you happy training. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.